Hey there everybody, this is Lee with Creative2xmom, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing February goals. So welcome back to my channel. My name is Lee and this is Creative2xmom. This channel is all about homeschooling, parenthood, and thriving in the day-to-day. Today's video is going to be my February goals for 2020. If you have not seen a video like this one on my channel before, I break down my goals for the month into 4 categories: parenthood, marriage, homemaking, and personal growth, personal goals that I have for myself. I do it like this because I am a type A overachiever, want everything to be perfect, and we all know life's just not perfect. But if I don't break it down into 4 different areas, I tend to overwhelm myself. So I try to break down 4 areas of goal setting and then set 1 or 2 goals in that area. So let's start with parenthood. Things have been going pretty well since the holidays. We've gotten back into a little bit of a routine. My high schooler is back in school and my 2 younger ones are back in the homeschool routine with me. So things are going well. But I've noticed as we have this sort of wintry weather going on that I'm pulling in a lot more and wanting to do things around the house. So our goal for February in the parenthood category is to establish a family game night. We have a family movie night that we do every week. We do pizza and we pick a movie to watch together, but we all really love to play games, and that has been very evident since the holidays. We've been pulling out games. I think, like I said, I think it's because of the weather. So I want to take advantage of that. My kids are getting older, and especially with my older 2, they either really want to hang out with mom and dad or they really don't want to hang out with mom and dad. So I have to take advantage of those things when I spot them. And one of the things that they both love to do is play games. So I'm going to be working on trying to get us in the rhythm of a regular game night. We've been pulling out a lot of card games and a lot of board games, which has been fun, but I want to make it a regular thing so that I can really take advantage of it, I guess you would say. Like with teenagers, I really got to take advantage of those opportunities. So I'm working on trying to get us in the rhythm of a family game night, probably on Sunday evenings. I'm thinking I might also make that like a dessert night, just that extra little enticement for them to hang out with mom and dad. I don't know. I'm pulling for what I can use here, learning their currency. As far as my marriage goal for the month of February, it's sort of twofold. My husband and I have gotten really good at taking advantage of once a month date nights. It's not something that we've been able to schedule really well, but we've had more family visiting the last couple months, and as that occurs, or as we go visit family, we've been really flexible to say, hey, can you just watch the kids for a couple hours while we squeeze in a date night, because we live here in this area all by ourselves. So we've gotten good about being flexible and seeing those opportunities when they come up. So that's been really good for us. So I want to, again, get a date night in February. The other part of our marriage goal this month is to find a time once a week where it's just us. The TV gets turned off, the technology gets powered down, so that it becomes a more regular thing of just face-to-face. How are you doing? What's going on with you? What do I need to know about this week? Other than, hey, how you doing? I'm taking this kid to this. Well, you're coming home and starting dinner, and then you're going to run to this. And I mean, we work really well as partners, but I want to start finding a more regular rhythm of face-to-face conversation, getting back into that habit where it's a weekly thing. We've done really good with monthly date nights. Now let's see what sort of rhythm we can find in our week. My homemaking category sort of came to me the other day, and I thought, that's a really great idea. I get overwhelmed with clutter. When you have 5 people living in a house that's under 1,000 square feet, it can be a challenge, and especially with kids, it's really hard to declutter with kids. But we've gotten into this rhythm of picking a different zone in the house to clean each week. So I thought, okay, how can I use that to my advantage? Talking about habit stacking, which I talked about in my monthly reads video. Habit stacking. So I've already got this habit of cleaning different zones. How can I use that to my advantage? So what I'm going to do is the week that we have outdoor cleaning or we're in that zone, I'm going to take a box out that week and throughout the week fill that box to go out of the house. The week that we're in the kitchen, I'm going to take a box, fill that box so that it gets out of the house. The week, what's our other zones? Bathroom, that one might be a little tough. I don't know if I can fill an entire box out of the bathroom. Maybe that'll be the week that we add in the bedroom. That's our 5th zone, which we don't always hit. And then our 4th zone is the living room and dining room. I figure if I establish a box to go with my cleaning zone each week, I can get 4 to 5 boxes out of the house this month, which might not sound like a lot, but in the consistent rhythm of maybe creating a habit this month that will carry on over for the rest of the year, I'm going to try and pair those two together and see if I can't get 4 to 5 boxes out of the house in February. And then the last category is personal, and I have a two-pronged goal in that area, and one is to go through 21 Day Fix Extreme throughout the month of February. I used this program when I started doing Beachbody on Demand years ago and loved it, but then kind of burnt out on it because I had used it so many times over and over again. And that's sort of the joy of having the on-demand streaming, is that you can move on to something else. So I did, but in January I did sort of a mashup calendar with a challenge group that I'm in, and there was a couple of days of the regular 21 Day Fix program, and I thought, oh, I really actually like this program. So I worked through the majority of those in January, and I thought, okay, now what? So I'm going to do 21 Day Fix Extreme in February. I'm starting day 3 today, on the day that I'm filming this. So I'm just finding a new love for that program, and I love Autumn as a trainer. She's pretty awesome. The other part of my personal goal is to really tighten down my meal planning. There's been a huge focus on nutrition and putting healthy things in our body, and I realize that's probably my biggest weakness. Workouts, no problem. I can figure out how to do that. The nutrition is the whole other 23 hours in the day. How do you stay away from the chocolate? How do you stay away from the carbs? What can you fill your body with that's healthy without putting all that other stuff in? So I'm going to really be working on tightening up my nutrition in the month of February and finding ways to try new fruits and vegetables, try new things with my family, really bringing the kids in and saying, what are you willing to give a shot? Because my kids are pretty adventurous, but they like to be included in the planning. So I'm going to try and pull them in as much as I can, and I know that they will hold me to that goal. So that's going to be sort of my twofold of being accountable to that one. So those are my goals throughout the month of February. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what goals you are setting for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.